anyways, let's continue and start it. Alright, guys. So, welcome to today's video on my day number 4 of coding. Today, I'm going to start you guys off with a mini project. It's nothing too big, it's just a simple HTML page. Basically, what I want you guys to do is open up your favorite text editor. For example, this is my favorite text editor, as well as open up a nice little web browser that you want by the side. You feel me? And then you guys all know how to set up a web page, right? Honestly, I would play with visual, but I'm gonna do with Adam, but later. Adam will come later. But anyways, so what you guys want to do is create a folder. Give yourself a nice image folder. Give yourself a nice CSS folder and an index, right? So you guys all know how to create a HTML file. You just name it index as defaults and then HTML. Beautiful, right? And then to start things off, we're going to be typing in the doc type. We will be telling the browser that this is going to be an HTML document, and then we're going to be creating our HTML tags. And anything inside our HTML tag, we'll be creating a nice little head as well as our body tags. Our body tags. Awesome. Inside our head tag, real quick, what I usually want to do is just give it a title. The title of this is gonna be my favorite snap. I don't know, my favorite place to visit. My favorite places to visit, or let's just name this New York. Cause favorite city. That's it. Let's just do favorite city, alright? And then just real quick, just so I have some information down for myself. There we go. So what else are we gonna do? We're gonna create a nice little meta tag. I want to start practicing with the meta tags because apparently these are very important. Meta char set equals, I'm so sorry guys if you guys hear any background noise. Meta char set equals, just one more sec. There you go. I hope like my microphone is okay, guys. Meta char set UTF-8. And then close that bad boy, right? And now what we are wanting to do is we're gonna create we're gonna save. Now we're gonna create a nice little title, and inside the title is gonna be inside our h1 attribute or tag, and let's just call this New York. And what's the New York, Albany, New York, Albany. I don't know how to spell it, guys. I'm sorry. This is just for a test demonstration, so please do not get angry with me. I'm sorry for all the New Yorkers that I'm offending. Albany, New York. Very awesome, very cool. And then you want to add a little heading or like a little thing under it, but I want to add this on top. Basically, what I'm gonna try and say is Albany, New York. Let's say Albany, New York. Journey. Oops. I'm gonna put this in a little. Honestly, it's not a paragraph, but it's just a short little term, and I don't want this to be a header. So I'm gonna put in the span tag, call it, and then wrap some words around it. And let's say journey through Bumba to get to the best to get to the beautiful places in the state. Let's save that. Awesome. Let's refresh this. Oh yeah, so beautiful. And then right below it, that's where we're gonna give out a nice little paragraph. So this is gonna, I'm not gonna show it to you guys yet. I'm just gonna talk to you guys about it. So basically what this is like alright, so let's go. So Newburgh and Wilmington are two places out in New York that nobody is aware of, but what they have is something many people seek. They give. Sorry guys, I'm like saying this out loud. The best feeling when visiting these two places with their extraordinary what would you call this? Extraordinary wow, I forgot what the extraordinary buildings, extraordinary scenes. They will leave you speechless. The views incredible. The environment is chill. It's nothing like you'd expect New York to be. Alright, let's see how that looks like. Yes. And then let's just add in a nice little link, you know. Find out more. Basically it. Alright guys, so we've set up our HTML. I hope you guys have chosen your favorite city and all that mumbo jumbo. Basically what we are going to do now, honestly, is we're just gonna have some fun. I'm about to tell you something real cool. So to style this, how do you I spelled journey wrong. There you go. So to style this and make this whole thing look beautiful and stuff, honestly, there are many ways that you can do it with inline CSS and outline and external and internal CSS and inline CSS pretty much. And what all these things are is pretty much different ways, but there are the most efficient way is gonna be the external way, but I'm about to show you the inline way. So if you want, let's say you want to change the color, so the color of, oh wait, I forgot to do the most important thing too. So we want to wrap, so since this is an HTML document and stuff, we also want to wrap them in like appropriate things. So what I've done up here is created a header for these two items. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like what is it called? Whatever, text editor. Like why do that shiznit to me, man? Like why can't you just go in there like that? Oops. Like this. Like why you gotta be like that? If anyone knows why, then like help me. So yeah, this is pretty much gonna be wrapped inside a header. But anyway, so let's say I want to give this header a background color of, or let's say we want to give our body a background color of black. So style background color equals black. And if we refresh it, boom. But hey, that's not all. Anything inside the style tag, we can add how many attributes we want. So as long as we put that semicolon, and let's say we want to give this a color of white, boom, beautiful, right? Now let's say we want to give this header a nice style, give it a nice background color of, let's see, royal blue. How does that look like? I mean, it looks okay. I'm not complaining. Alright. And then I don't know, let's give this bad boy a nice little style of color. And what goes good with blue? Yellow. I've seen some haters say yellow does not look good. Okay, it looks okay. But this is just for demonstration purposes. I ain't no stylist out in here. But like, yeah. But this is pretty much the inline style way. I'm pretty sure this is the inline style. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, there's also another way to style this. So let's say this is another way. So let's say we don't want to do that. If you add two styles, like if you create a style tag up in the head and you open it and close it like I just showed you, and let's say we want to give the H1 a font size of, I don't know, 32 pixels. Refresh. Oh, why don't you work? Did I break it? What's going on? Or does it not support that? Okay. Alright, let's say we want the header to have a font size. So everything inside the header is going to have a font size of like 32 pixels, maybe. That will work. Alright, so that works. How come this other one didn't work? H1. Maybe it's already 32 pixels. Let's go 64 pixels or 62. Oh, wow. I'm dead. I'm so sorry, guys. It's only 12 p.m. Alright, so let's say, boom, you want this to have that, and then you want the p tags to have like, I don't know what you want with the p tags. Let's give this the p tag like a font size of 20 pixels. Nice. And then let's say you want to change the color, make them teal. Oh, this can be so nasty. Or it kind of is okay. And then let's say we don't like the yellow color, or damn it. yeah, let's say we don't want the yellow color. Let's just change this color to what's a good color with blue? Tomato or pink. Let's go with pink. Tristle, tistle, thistle. Wow. Let's refresh. And as you guys can see, it's not refreshing, but let's say we want our span tag to have a font color or font family of Comic Sans or what's that one? I don't know. Let's go with cursive. I don't know. Wow, that's definitely cursive. So yeah, you guys can see that it works, but like it doesn't work here. You want to know why it doesn't work? It's because of this. Because this is pretty much more important than this right here. Because you are directly talking about changing the color to this certain element. This is saying that making all elements, all H1 elements are going to be that. So let's say we want to add in another H1 element, and then we're going to call this Bumba. Or Bumba. You see, that took the thingy, that took the color, that took the attribute, that took the, so like, yeah. Anyways, enough with that. We're not gonna really talk about that anymore. Let's just delete this. We're gonna delete this because this is not what we want, pretty much. Okay, so let's refresh, see what we got. We got some nasty looking thing. It's okay, and we also don't want this right here. What we do want, let's refresh. Boom, back to normal. What we do want is we want to link our style sheet. So we create a link tag, and real quick guys, let's create our style sheet. So in the CSS, don't use the import styles just yet. What we are going to do is create a nice CSS file, or we're going to call it style.css, and boom. We don't want to do anything just there. What we want to do is go back to here, and alright, so link rel, which tells us what it's relative to, and we're going to say it's relative to a style sheet. Very cool. And then we are going to give it a nice href to tell it where it's located, and it's located in our CSS folder, and it's called styles. It's called styles.css, right? Or is it called style.css? Style.css. Wow, we're about to go through another big kabloomy. Alright, anything happen? No, because we didn't do anything. So let's say we want our body to have a color of, get a background color of orange, and then we're gonna give it a nice color of white smoke. Oh yeah, you peeping what I'm seeing? Yes, my eyes be burning, but it's okay. But anyways, we don't want to do that. This is just to make sure that our styles are connected. So instead of that, let's just give it a nice text align, and we're gonna center all of our text. So everything should be in the center. Oh yeah, guys, look at this. Our website is coming alive so far slowly. Now we want to play with the H1. We want to give it a nice font size. Font size. Let's give it a nice font size of 72 pixels. How does that look? Oh, yes. Nice and readable. It looks magnificent. And then we want to give this a nice color of white because we will be doing something very cool. We are going to be changing the background color. Boom. It's like ghostly. And we will be changing the background color of the header, which is what the H1 is placed inside, because we still want to have a nice background color of white. So give a nice background color of like royal blue, right? Royal blue. Okay, it looks nice. And then what else can we do? Let's give let's give the p tags a nice, let's make them a little bit bigger. Font size of 20 pixels. Yeah, very nice. Cool. And also, guys, I want to tell you guys something very cool. Listen, remember when we did that style sheet attribute? Well, we can also do this thing where we do a nice at symbol and we import. Let's import our. Sorry about that. We got a nice text. We're gonna import the style sheet that we didn't want before. So it's called It's in our CSS folder. It's called import, or it's called style dot import, right? I'm so sorry, guys. I'll just look. It's called import styles dot CSS, and yeah, I feel like, is that it? Why you no worky? Or hold up, guys. At import URL style or CSS dot styles CSS dot import import styles dot CSS. Oops. Will it work? Hey, it does work. So boom, you guys, look at that. Now it looks even beautiful than it looked before. But you can do as many as you want with here, but it's not recommended because the load time will take a lot more longer to load. So instead of doing that thing like that, let's just copy this. Let's delete this. And then let's go into here, and this is going to be our very first item that we're going to have. Paste that in there, control save. And since it's not in the same, since this is located in the same folder, we don't have to type in the CSS. We just go like that. Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide. Look at this, guys. We just created a nice little cool little page. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I do recommend practicing this a little bit more. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Take it easy, my friends.